Kathy, for giving me such a good platform to speak on. Uh, Hello, everyone. Thanks, Kathy, for giving me such a good platform to speak on. Hello, James Arbel. Hello, David Swiger, Suzanne. Hello, or Yolanda. Okay. May I speaking the names correctly? Okay, I think so. And all the founder of ONPASSIVE, I welcome you all on this C chat. I myself, Jay Mukhi from India, and by profession I am an engineer. Okay, I just joined ONPASSIVE in April 2020. Actually, is my voice is clear now?
Yep.
You're
Okay.
perfect.
Okay. Actually, I have joined ONPASSIVE on April 2020. Okay, the reason behind it is why I joined this ONPASSIVE. I'm an engineer working in a very good high-tech company, and while having a good package also. But still, I want to do something. Just you can say some extra work, like I have to work for the people of India apart from my normal day's work. So how I join ONPASSIVE, that will be also I will be told you. The most important thing is, as an engineer, I used to work and see how this artificial intelligence is going to be. It's a latest technology for the coming days. Okay, right now you're seeing all these robots working. Okay, as that as a human beings, you have given a sense organ also, like sense organ like type of things to a machine also. That's why the machine is also thinking like the human being. That in the shorter form we can say the artificial intelligence. Okay, they can also realize, they can also judge your taste. Okay, that's why the coming days this technology is in the boom. Okay, but why I join ONPASSIVE, the reason is very different from that. I want to do some extra. What extra? Apart from my normal work, I want to do the social work and uplift the people of India. Okay, especially in the field of education. I just want to do many things. And actually from the last 10 years, you will be wonder that I am wondering for this type of things. I think that human being has made such a good research, have developed many things, information technology in the research work, in the space work. So I don't know if everyone will agree with me or not. Just I was thinking that there must be something that you have to do nothing, but you get a very good, tremendous amount of wealth. That is my thought. From the last 10 years, I am searching this type of things on the internet. Okay. After that, one day in my office in the soft floor, one technical person is discussing with my friend that if you wanna get a chance, founder of Google or Facebook like that. Okay, I am just going through that. I just heard this much little. Okay, so when I return back, then I told that person, you come to my cabin and tell me what you are talking about. Okay, the person 2 days he refused to come in my cabin, and in the coming days I used to go back to him and tell me that what are you talking about? Just come back and tell me all those things. So he's telling that, sir, I have telling everyone that one company is there called ONPASSIVE. He's right now the foundership position is available with $97 only. Okay, I told him that I want to be the part of this ONPASSIVE. So they just go and search at first. After that you come. No need to do that, because you are telling that it is a huge company like Google, Facebook, and you have an opportunity to get a foundership. Okay, but this much I heard, and I just tell him that I want this enrollment as a registration as a founder. And the next day I used to go through the internet. I have seen actually there is a two type of you can say right now also there is there it is there one comment is there, on passive is a scam. Okay, and another just below that some detail was there given for the on passive. Okay, I just don't bother about that statement on passive is a scam. I just go to the website, a little bit of Google and search all about the company. But the more important thing is that on the same day I have made my foundership. And right now also the person who I got this foundership is telling that you without going any homework, you are just, I'm like, what you need here? Only $97 you are getting such a huge thing. Just think over it. And at present, when I see all those things like a good website and the people working there, so it's my decision that is absolutely correct. Is it? I just want to tell you something about this, what I am used to do. I just, apart from my normal work, I used to teach the people like students and the engineering as well as the school student also for the subject like maths and science, that I used to teach them. And I used to do some sort of social work like the want to do. Right now I am not able, I do some few people's like to uplift the girl education in India as well as the other country. Okay. Right now in India, it is not everywhere, not every parent, but the person who is not getting good money there, the thing is that they don't focus on the girl child. They, if they have a boy, then they will feel happy and feel great that we this boy will be the in the coming days he will when we become as a parent, we become older, then he will help us. But they don't think like that for the girl child, because after the marriage the girl will be go to the other person house, and during that marriage they have to give a great lump sum money to that boy parent. Okay, so the dowry system what I am talking about right now, as per the government rule, it is banned, but still some person are doing through the sidewise, or the, you can say, no one knows what they are doing. So this is the main problem. And the next thing is the most I just want to tell, but not feel good when a woman get pregnant before the during that the sex determination, it is also banned in India. Still the person will, many person will go and see uh, the but it is a boy or baby. If they think that it's a girl, then go for the part. That is the most bad thing, I think. So I just don't want, but still I just want to do that, like a you can say some movement I want to give to this person or education, so that this the girl child will be the main status of this girl child will be coming days will be good. Okay, that's what I want. And the other thing, like I already told many people, that the other work over what the other person is thinking, all the founder is thinking, like the work for the orphanage, homeless, clean drinking water. I will be part of that also, no problem in that. But it's my feeling, I just want to do work for them. And regarding this, I just want to tell you some one quotation is there. Some change look negative on the surface, but if you will soon realize the surface is been created in your life for something new to emerge. It's a very good statement, isn't it? And at present I have made
Could you
My
repeat
wife.
that, James? Jay, could you repeat that? Because I didn't catch it. The last statement. The last statement you made.
I'm not getting you.
Repeat the quote.
Oh, yeah. Is that quote? I will repeat you. Some changes look negative on the surface, but you will soon realize the surface is being created in your life for something new to emerge.
Okay, thank you.
That's I really like. That's why I read.
It's good.
Okay, I have made my wife as a founder for before me. Okay, before me, and I have taken so many ideas for the childrens and my relatives in this, because I knew that in the coming days no one will fight with each other. Okay, in the coming days, that's why I keep separate for everyone.
Yes.
And with just $97 you are getting such a huge. I don't understand why the people is not getting this concept, because through this they are like right now I have made so many friends without meeting anyone physically. Okay, just through this internet world, in the virtual world, but we have a same sort of thinking. And one thing that's I have written so many things, but that hardly matter actually. It's a inner feeling. It's a passion towards ONPASSIVE, that I will do whatever I like, and in the coming days I will definitely promote this in every platform, wherever I have a reach actually, in the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and in the physically also. I am actually impressed with an say as Mufarab concept actually. He's doing a very great job, isn't it? Sharing this thing to the whole the common people. It is not bonded that I can get this opportunity. The person living in the another country will not have that uh, facilities. Or in the coming days, again, the tremendous amount of wealth through which we create is not also fixed actually. The machine will do, the artificial intelligence do work for us. No manual involvement. Manually, nothing is there to just do that type of corruption, isn't it? That's why ONPASSIVE is a correction towards corruption. Why? Just because everything will be done by artificial intelligence. Okay, I just want to point out here is human involvement is very less. Where there is a involvement of human is less, then the chances of correction is less. Okay, that is the more beautiful thing of ONPASSIVE. And the most important thing is everyone will in any country, anyone is belong to, he can definitely do good work for him or her. I have written so many things, but I have not read anything through this, because I believe that if you are a real founder, if you know the things, you have a concept, then there is no need to look after any books or written document. And one thing from this platform, I would like to gladly thanks Gusvinder Dhillon sir. Is a great leader. He has spread this thing to India, share this thing to India. Jaswant Singh, the Justice sir, I will give a big thanks through this platform. Why? Because these are the people who share this thing in India. That's why the each and every person, each city is knowing that what ONPASSIVE is. And my mentor, Dr. Sri Idris Modi sir, I very much admire. I totally, actually day by day I am getting a better just due to the Dr. Modi sir stories and the way he tells each and everything. Many times I get a help through personally through phone and through messages also. I really admire Dr. Idris Modi sir, because this type of leaders are come in the front. That's why it's spread in India. Okay. From the technical point of view, I just admire Mr. Neeraj Dalvi sir. He's a very great person. Always help me. and Rajiv Sarna sir, and all the whole leader of Team Champion. Okay. And the international leader also, I will thank many of you, many of the person who is not right now in this webinar. I just give a thanks. And from my city, Pooja Rao, I just want to thanks her, because these are the people are doing a great job in India. Manmohan Singh ji, okay, Dharmender Kumar, Sarvanal KL is also doing a great job in India, and I think in the whole world also. Okay, I am very thankful that I am here in this seaside chat. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay, do another one more quotes. Do good for others, it will come back in unexpected way. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you so much. Awesome. That was great.
Awesome. And Dr. Modi and Dr. Modi reached out to me without me ever reaching out to him. It's like he's got this, like he's tapped into all of us. He knows when you need him. It's really funny. And I collect all of his stories because I'm going to compose them in this book that I'm writing. And if you ever get a story from Dr. Modi, read it because it's really inspirational and you have to read it a couple times. And I'm hoping he'll come on, but this is his prayer time. But yeah, he just seems to know when you need to hear from him, right? Don't you think so, Jay? Yeah. So when you say that you weren't on, but Mike Ellis was from leadership was here when Pooja talked one night. And she told us about the girls in India and how there are no orphanages. Can you hear me?
Yep.
And so he said that he would go to ASH and it would be a done deal, meaning that they would take care of the whole country of India. But we really have to make sure, we have to let him know for sure. And he said, write him an idea. And I guess you write it through support, I'm not sure. But if anybody else knows how to suggest to ASH, I would appreciate knowing, because that is a huge problem, I guess. It's a horrible problem. And yeah, has it always been that way in India, that they don't care about the girls?
Not actually, not many people actually. The educated people understand the things, but those who are not educated, those parents who don't get education, okay, they have thought some old earlier age thinking, okay, that there is a difference between a girls and boys, okay. Those type of mentality people have to be sorted out, because right now in this platform, every girl or boy, whether he's a girl or boy, each are equal. They both can blow the world. If they get the opportunities, they will be far better than boy also. A girl can do everything, okay, in terms of, you can say, education, in the field of sports or whatever. So they must give the equal opportunity to develop. That's what I want to say.
You're right. And I mean, that's how I feel. I was treated that way as growing up, and I had two brothers, and I'm the only one with a master's degree. They don't have it, but that's okay. But it's true, but it's sad the way girls are still looked upon as not worthy. And it's very, very sad. We have to change that. So I really appreciate your message. And do we have any guests here tonight that aren't founders?
Yeah. I think Dr. Modi sir, I just will be joined. Right now, Manmohan Singh is there.
Is Dr. Modi here?
Ravi Shankar, Manmohan Singh, and Ravi Shankar will be also be there. And
Dr. Modi. Does anyone see Dr. Modi? I don't see him.
I don't see him yet.
Okay, Manmohan Singh will be there.
I want to bring him to the front. I can't see him.
Yes, Manmohan Singh is there.
Dr. Modi's here?
Manmohan Singh.
Okay, we need everyone to mute themselves, please. And I'm not quite sure who you said, Jay.
Manmohan Singh.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like everyone to raise their hand who would like to speak. You go either to more or to reactions, and you'll find a place to raise your hand. And I understand that Dr. Blessing, Benny Blessing is here tonight, and I'd like to welcome her. And so does anyone want to raise their hand?
Hello, hello, Jay.
Yes, yes.
This is Manmohan here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Kathy. Hello, Kathy.
Are you from India?
I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
That's perfect.
Hello, Kathy. Hello, David, and all the founders who are in this webinar. I may not know the names of the founders, but still, I respect all of you. That I have also got a chance given by Jay Mukhi to speak some few words in this webinar. Well, I appreciate Jay's dedication.
Galaxy, excuse me. Galaxy, can you please mute yourself?
Hello.
Go ahead.
I said
Yes, perfect.
I really appreciate Jay's dedication towards ONPASSIVE, and he is such a person that he every day, every moment he's on ONPASSIVE, and especially he spoke about the girls in India. I would say a short thing. There are some people who still love girls. Example of it is of my daughter. My daughter had got a first daughter. She was blessed with a baby daughter, and she's about 5 years old. The next issue was again a daughter, and my daughter started crying in the hospital. My father-in-law said, nothing to do. We have got a blessings from the God, a second daughter. And when they took her to the home, it was with all the you will say balloons decorated and everything. That is the thing which we want to do in India, and I would support Jay Mukhi for it. Especially, I also adore and admire Dr. Modi. He's a very poised and he's my upliner and a very nice person. In helping hand in every aspect. Well, I am also proud to be a founder in ONPASSIVE. I have got about 3 IDs, one of my son, my wife, and myself. Uh, rest.
I need to interrupt for a minute because I want to get a good recording. There are several people who are not muted. Virginia, can you mute yourself? Barry Francis, please mute yourself. Who else is unmuted?
Hang on, Kathy. I'll just mute
Hello.
everybody.
Okay, and then we'll have Mohan. You'll have to unmute because we got to get this quiet.
He does not pass, but we're right again tonight.
Okay, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay, go ahead, Mohan. You can unmute yourself, please.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, we can hear you.
I hope you heard what I earlier told. Or should I repeat it again?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll repeat it again then.
No, we heard you.
Secondly, I am really glad that today I have got an opportunity to speak here. Well, Kathy, David, and Jay Mukhi, and all the founders, I once again thank you all for giving me a chance to come here and speak. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I will extend an invitation that if you would like to come and speak like Jay did, you are more than welcome. Everyone in this.
Yes, definitely.
So maybe you can reach out to me or reach out to Jay and he'll connect us. So we can.
Right, definitely. I'll contact Jay and we'll definitely come on the chat. And one thing more I wanted to tell in this webinar. The income is definitely going to come. That is for sure. Whenever it comes, it will come. But at present, we are very proud of Ash Mushraf that he has given us such a platform that we are meeting people. Kathy, I wouldn't have known you. David, I wouldn't have known you. Susie, all the founders there who are there, I wouldn't have known you. But, and you people also wouldn't have known me. But this is the platform that we are coming closer to closer in the world. That is the best aspect in this ONPASSIVE which I have seen. Thank you.
Thank you. I know that Dr. Blessing is here, I think. Could you come forward, raise your hand, and so that we'd love to hear from you. She's here.
And if anybody wants to raise their hand,
Yeah, if you
I'll
have
try
anything
to
you'd
get
like-
to you.
Yeah, just raise your hand so that we can get to you. No one wants to raise their hand.
Somebody. I want to see somebody raise their hand.
Otherwise, we're gonna start calling on people.
Yeah, I will.
We have a lot of really good people here. Dr. Blessing, can you come forward and speak? I can hear you. No, you're muted.
I'm going to pick on Cynthia Brown.
Can you unmute Benny Blessing? Dr. Blessing.
Hi,
There you go. Okay. Welcome.
thank you.
Hey
Good
there.
evening,
Good evening.
good morning, good afternoon to each and everyone all around the globe. I want to say I love you guys. Thank you.
We are so honored to have you here tonight.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
I'm
Is that
glad-
all you want to say?
I
Any
guess
Oh,
words of
no,
encouragement? Any words of
You can
encouragement?
speak as long as you want. We have 2 hours.
Ha, ha, ha. I want to use my, do you mind? Let me use my computer. Then I'll come back in.
Okay,
This is my, yes, I'm coming back, please.
okay,
Okay.
Thank you.
okay. So somebody else has got their radio on. Sherry, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we have you on the, there we've got a hand. I've got you down to speak on the last weekend in September, I think. Is that still good?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Okay, Richard LaPlante, your hand is up. Would you like to speak?
Yes, I would. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, go ahead,
welcome.
Richard.
Hey, I'd like to thank Jay for his excellent execution of the English language. You know, second language is a tough ball of wax, and some kudos to that young man. I've been in ONPASSIVE now for like close to 3 years, and I keep waiting and waiting, thinking, oh, it's gonna happen, and the whole time it's been happening. It's a great group of people all getting together to do good for the entire world, and I am grateful to be a part of this. And if you need a warrior, I am there.
We need a warrior.
I'm there.
I
You know
like
what?
your hat.
I like.
Hey, solid leather, baby. My
Hey,
beautiful. Hey, wait.
Is it a prayer
Hey,
warrior
Carlos,
or which kind of warrior?
Where do you live, Richard?
I am in New Hampshire,
You're kidding, where? I'm from Vermont.
Cornish.
Okay, I was raised in Northfield, but I live in Florida.
Yeah,
now.
well, I had to get away from Bernie. Anyway, we're not here to talk about
No, but
politics
listen,
or anything like
You've
that.
been here, when did you come in 2018?
I was March 2019.
Okay, but what I'm asking people is if you know anybody from 2018 that you can't get engaged, we've got to figure out a way to do it. I've been here since October of 2018, and I've got 3 people out of 10 that are not engaged, and we have to get them.
Well, I got to tell you, I'd like to think I'm really sexy and attractive, but people don't want to get engaged, and you can't force them, you know. No, you can't make somebody love you if they don't see what you see.
That's the problem. though,
Not
that
much you can do.
if they don't, I have one guy that has been away from this for 2 years. And when I actually got him to come in and see what we have, he was blown away, literally, because we had nothing in the beginning. I've been here since October of 2018 and we had nothing. And so they don't know. And
Well, I think a lot of the problem is that it's such a big project and it takes time
yeah,
to work the whole thing. Listen, I am not the architect of this thing. People have no patience.
that's right.
They, it's the way society is, instant gratification and all of that stuff. But no matter what happens, I've already gotten my $97 worth out of this. This has been really, really cool. And I like how people are coming together and we're all on the same side, all races, all creeds, all colors. We're people and we're together.
We'll get them once we go into soft launch. It'll be okay. Now, is that Wanda who has her hand up?
No, that's Jay
You
Wu.
have Jay Wu. Is that Wanda Woodland? Is it Woodland? Unmute yourself, sweetie.
Jay Wu, come on down.
Good.
Hello, everyone. Yes. When I write, I sign J. Wu, but I have a big name, Wanda Yvonne Woodward. It's like big. So
And she's
Jay
from
Wu.
Bombay.
Yes, too much. J. Wu is better. Hello, Blessing.
She's gonna come back on her.
No, she's back on already.
Oh, is she?
Here.
Yeah, just
Oh,
one,
Thank you.
one size. I have to talk to Blessing just a minute. So Blessing, after your dancing and everything in Maryland, and everybody was saying hello, you heard someone call out your name, right? It was me.
Oh, that was beautiful, right?
I said, Blessing, you were like,
Were you actually, did you go to Maryland, Dr. Blessing, where do you live?
I live in Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Oh, okay.
and
I've
you
been there.
know, when I saw the dancing and everything, I've spent the last 8 years in Ghana. I got trapped in the US because of COVID. So it was just like, I felt so connected. You don't know. I felt so connected. Anyway, I just had to give a shout out to you, but I don't want to pass up Jay. Jay did a nice presentation tonight. And I really appreciate all the insight that we're getting from our Indian founders. It's a culture that has intentionally been shaded, and you don't get to know the people. You know a little bit about the food. Some of us do, but you really don't. You can't walk by their side because you don't know where they're coming from. So this opportunity to really hear about the heart of India, not the publicized movie, even though you guys do great movies, but movies are movies. They're glorified, or they make it look worse than it is. It depends. But I'm so happy with the Universal family. It is so great. And I have so many things that I'm looking forward to experiencing with the foundership, and also experiencing since my restrictions are almost lifted. ONPASSIVE will be lifting the restrictions, even the ones on my mind where I felt limited, like Blessing and I with those student loans. I'm with you, honey.
Thank
I'm
you.
with you. So yeah, so yeah, it's great to be here. It's been 3.5 months since I signed up with ONPASSIVE.
Really?
Yeah, just a little
Welcome.
bit.
People have you signed up.
Yeah, just it's just a number.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about the ones that have been here, I was here this month in 28. So what? We're at the same place now. We're both in it. We're all in it to win it. And so when Ash says, okay, get your money ready, the wallets are out, everybody in ONPASSIVE has to do the same thing.
Get ready for the best shape of your
At that
life.
point, we all have the same task to do.
But as other people have said, don't wait to start saving that money and putting
Yeah,
it
well, I'm
aside.
not talking about getting the money. I'm talking about activating
That's what
your
activating
account. I'm not talking about getting the money. It's true. Everybody should be putting something in their savings, should be clearing off the credit card that you're going to use, you know, pay more on that one and pay the minimum on the others. The time is running out. I mean, you should have a plan. Even if you don't have the money, you should have a plan for, you know, the day
Right.
Well,
that.
I started it this week, but I'm going to change it. I started a Facebook page, but I need to make it a Facebook group because I'm going to address things like this, that basic just skills that some people aren't aware of, that they need, like mindset for success. And then when he says, get ready, what does that, we may know what it means, but people who are in Papua New Guinea or the poorer countries may not know. So I'm writing some things with Jeffrey Morlock to help them understand what they need to do to get ready. And
Yeah, well, the whole deal with finance is a journey all by itself. I mean, that could be a topic once a week on somebody's webinar, just, you know, talking about basics, not, you know, how to manage the money that's not here yet. I'm talking about basics today in preparation for where you're going to be next year. That could be a whole series all by itself.
we have an appointment tomorrow at 11 o'clock. We can talk about that.
Oh,
Maybe I'll sign you to that.
well, only if I allow you. You know, I don't take on more. I don't take on more than I can handle because I become ineffective.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's my personal rule. But I'll do what I can if there's leeway in my schedule. Don't worry, I won't desert you.
Well, I'm honored to does anyone have a hand raised, or we can start calling on people?
Well, I think Blessing's coming back, isn't she?
Yes, Dr. Blessing, it's yours.
So what do you want me to talk about?
Whatever
How
you
I
would
join
like.
or how I join ONPASSIVE or
Yeah, sure. I'd like to know how you found ONPASSIVE and anything else you want to talk about. Are you a physician or you have a PhD?
I have a PhD
In what? Can I ask?
in information security and assurance cybersecurity.
Wow,
Wow.
that's a hot field.
So you are in Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Yes, sir.
I spent many nights in the Walmart parking lot there.
Oh, look
was-
what you're known for, Walmart and Chevy Chase.
I used to be a truck driver, so
Oh,
there.
well, that makes sense.
I stayed there a
Go
lot.
ahead, Dr. Blessing. The
Okay.
floor is yours.
I was looking for an opportunity to pay off my school loan. And a trusted friend of mine called me, I think in March of 2020. And she told me that there is an opportunity out there. And she noticed that I have not been joining multi-level marketing. She has not seen me out there. I told her that I am really, really sick and tired of multi-level marketing. I do not have time to be begging people to join anything. And I told her once that I joined one company called WFG, and I spent a lot of money, but in the long run, I lost everything. And I was really sick and tired. So she told me that with this type of business, with ONPASSIVE, I don't really have to bring people. I said, are you sure? So she said yes. And she told me that when I join, I need to put my children immediately. So I told her, why is she forcing me to join right now? Because she was really afraid that somebody would take me away from her. And so I joined, but she did not really explain in detail what ONPASSIVE was all about. But 2 weeks later, we always call him the man on a mission, Papa Africa, Mr. Charles Osong. He elaborated everything about ONPASSIVE, the products, and he noticed that the reason why he decided to talk to Africans, because a lot of Africans, they don't want to join anything again when it comes to him. So he told us that the reason why he joined ONPASSIVE as well, he asked the person who introduced him, and he said, is there any recruitment? There is no recruitment, and that the products were legitimate and viable. So I said, wow, if I don't have to recruit, right, then I will join. And he said, no auto shipment. That was one of the things too that I decided to stay with him. So when he told me that it was legitimate, right? So as a cybersecurity analyst, I did my own due diligence. Now, the first thing is for you to find out, is this company registered? Yes, ONPASSIVE is registered. In Florida, I know it is registered. Then another thing, when it comes to security, you go to www.https. So
STTPS?
HTTPS.
Yes.
The S.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes, the S is because it is secured.
Yeah.
So if you go to any company and there is no S, please just know that the company is fake. But because I did my due diligence, I knew that ONPASSIVE is legit. So I decided to stick with ONPASSIVE. And what I heard about our CEO, that he loves us so much, he loves humanity, and that he does not want anybody to suffer anymore. And it makes me so happy that there is someone out there that cares about us. I am happy. So, but guess what? One thing, I spoke to our CEO and I told him my problem with my school loan. In his mind, he said, wow, I mean, the way I was thinking that, oh, why is it that the school fees is too much? But then I let him know that I took a parent plus loan for my son because I wanted him to further his education, in which he did, and he graduated. So I'm happy. So, but he made me to understand. Our CEO reassured me that, don't worry, your school fees will be paid. That makes me happy. And I try to let each and everyone, because when you talk about ONPASSIVE to friends out there, they laugh at me. And I am praying in the name of Jesus, right? I am praying that as soon as I pay my school loan, look, I am going out there and I will show those people who were laughing at me. I said, hey, I am done. I am happy. I have paid my school loan. Now you cannot come back here. See, I am blessed. I am blessed to be here. And because we are all family, I want to thank our CEO for everything. I want to thank all the Indians. I want to thank all our employees, the engineers, the developers, human resource. Those are the people doing the hard work. So we want to thank all of them for everything they have done. And we want to keep thanking them. Especially, you know, there are some people that they say, oh, they're sick and tired, that they have been waiting for a long time. They want their money. Our CEO said, if you are not happy, you can go back to your back office. Ask for their refund, they will give you back. And what I have noticed that they have been giving back their money. But guess what? When you leave, you don't have to come back, because I am going to stay here forever. I want to say thank you so much for the opportunity you have given me, Miss Kathy. Thank you.
I'm trying to friend you on Facebook so I can communicate with you.
I'm not on Facebook because
yeah,
of my job.
Friend you.
Thank you. I am on WhatsApp.
You're on WhatsApp?
Yes, please.
So how do I get in touch with you? Because I'd like to contact.
On my WhatsApp, my name is Dr. Favor Blessing.
How do you spell that? Favor?
Say it again. Blessing. Favor.
FAVOR.
Okay. I'm not really good with WhatsApp, but I'm learning because that's.
I am. I'm
Okay, well,
gonna look for
that's
you.
the only way I get to talk to Dr. Modi, so I had to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'd like to contact you. Just, yeah, you're wonderful. Thank you for coming. Does anyone else have it there? I can't see the three. We have 3 pages of people here. So James, do you see anybody?
Not yet.
I'd like to hear from Willie.
Did you say from Willie?
Yes, Willie, go ahead.
It's a pleasure, please. Good evening to everybody. Thanks. Please, just reduce the volume a little bit. Yeah, I have my kids who were playing there. Yeah, so good evening to everybody. Good morning all over the globe. We are so blessed to be here, and I'm so honored to be given this opportunity to speak here. So glad having a family like you guys. I'd like to thank Mr.Jay Mukhi. Man, you did it good. I like hearing the story, you know. And just like Jehu just said a few minutes ago about Indians, you know, I grew up being so close with Indians because I went through boarding schools where most of our economics teachers and mathematics are Indians, and they are fantastic and loving. It's fantastic. Most of them, like when they used to come to Cameroon to teach, they don't want to go back. They like it there. It's like we have like the same kind of culture. We might have a little bit of differences, a little bit of discrepancies, but you know, like our cultures, they look like just the same. Like when he mentioned, like what he mentioned about the girl child, some areas of Cameroon is just like the same. I'm sure like Jehu, she said she went to Ghana. I'm sure even Ghana, there will be areas in the north with Muslims just like the same kind of culture, where some people, they think that their girl children, they don't have to go to school because the end result is that when they get a husband, the husband carry them away. So if you are giving them any wealth, that wealth will be carried away. But let me tell you guys, the contrary is true. We are living a real testimony where most of the girls are the ones taking care of the parents when they get old. That's
Yes.
sincerely, to be candid. Some of the boys, when they get married to a young girl changes everything. Everything is gone. You understand what I mean? So if you don't have the heart, the mind, the mindset, sometimes you are taking away. But sometimes the girls, they even though they're married or somewhere else, but they always come back to say, hey dad, this is what I got for you. Hey mom, this is what I got for you. They give you everything you want, sincerely. So sometimes the girls are even better than the boys. But just that some of us, we grew up with that kind of mentality, thinking that maybe the girls will go with wealth. It's not true. So I'm happy, Mr. J, they're fighting against those kind of things. It's a good thing. So glad when we hear those kind of things. So glad. It just suffices that we decide to go on a challenge. We say no, this attitude will change, and gradually it will change. Only man can do this, not a tree, not an animal, not a vehicle. It's we, the human. Gradually we will do that, and everything will be said and done. Yeah, so thank you so much. And Jehu, I like your passion. I like your strength, your energy. When you said just 3 months, I don't doubt it. I remember the first days I saw you, it was like just the first time, but I saw your energy. So glad you have that energy, please. So
Listen
glad.
to his lives. He does really good lives.
Yeah, so glad she has that energy. She's really so pumped up. I'm so glad with her, so motivated. Sometimes, you know, people, they come new, but you know, it is even through them that you see your motivation. That is true. So that's how it is. That's really why I appreciate this community. You know, ONPASSIVE, like to me, is something different. Just the family that we meet together like this, we talk, is very, very important. If I can just make a little recap, before I came down to New Orleans, I'd spent 4 years in Virginia. In Virginia, when I came there 2015, I was with my younger sister. She was in the military. Like 1 year later, she went to California. So I stayed in Virginia. You know, I live the life where you leave the house in the morning, you go to work, you come back, you prepare a meal. It's difficult even to eat because you're just by yourself. If I had this kind of opportunity where I need to sit with people on the Zoom, life would be enjoyable. You understand what I mean? So just saying that this kind of community will make some people live even longer.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people will live. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's the killer.
Yeah. The fact that you think that you can come home, sit on the computer, talk with people like you are living with people in the house. Nothing can be more than this. We really do appreciate this. We really do.
We will change the world. Really, will we change the world?
Yes, please. That's how it is.
Hand up,
We are
so-
really so glad. Really so glad.
Yeah.
On passive, I entered to ONPASSIVE. I discovered ONPASSIVE, they have selfless people. People who are ready to give you anything you want. You know, when I just joined, I called Dr. Benny. I did not know her. I just saw her on the Telegram group. One night, I went to the Telegram. I never knew her before, but I just clicked on her name and I called her. I said, I see you are Dr. Benny. I have a problem. It was like midnight. And she created 5 accounts for me, never knowing me. You know, so yeah, never knowing me. I could not even do the interaction. So I had to send her even my credit card information. She did all that in the night, like 5 accounts, one sitting, never known her before. You know, a lot of people,
fired up.
Yeah, a lot of people in ONPASSIVE is just like this. So we are coming to meet new people with whom we need to be good, with whom we receive a lot of attention. So good. We can't get this anywhere else. That's why I'm really so motivated with ONPASSIVE. I don't care where they launch. I know they will launch. So I don't care.
Thanks, Willie. Thanks, Willie.
Yeah, but I know that anything I put here will come to fruition. Thank you guys so much.
Let's get to some hands, and then if
Yeah.
you have more to say. So we have, I don't know how to pronounce, it's before Dr. Benny, it's Sheikh Rahman.
Sheikh Ramjan.
Boy, I really messed that up. Can you unmute yourself and open your camera?
Shaikh Ramja.
No, he's not. Can you unmute yourself and open your camera? There we go. Thank you. Can't see you, but that's okay.
Good morning.
Welcome. Where are you calling from?
Good morning, madam.
Good
I'm sorry.
morning, Shaikh.
Madam, great CEO, Ash Fresh, and all LC members, all founders, God bless you. I'm proud of ONPASSIVE founder. I'm very happy.
Cool.
My name is Sheikh Ramjan, India, Andhra Pradesh. My upliner, Sri Chandula Pratap Reddy. My upliner, Sri Chandula Pratap Reddy.
For the O founder, okay. And
Okay.
in the coming week, as sir, or after that, within the 2 weeks, he will definitely come and address us. What is the actual position, whether a O founder will be available for us or not, okay? Because it is almost ready. So keep patience. After when we get that O founder, then only we will decide. As sir will be decide when will be we go for the soft launch. And the most important thing is the tech person and as sir is not working and not thinking for the soft launch. Actually, right now the ONPASSIVE is thinking about the hard launch. Okay, soft launch is a one type of phase. It will come and it will pass away very soon. Okay, the company is mainly thinking about the hard launch. Okay, and the most important thing is such a great development has been done during this period, where as sir has not visited or not taken any sort of information from the tech team of Hyderabad. Still the people of the technical people have worked very hard. Just to go to the last Michael Ellis update about this thing. Okay, as has not came, so he has given us so many updates over there. So just be patient. You will get a huge in the coming days. That's what I want to tell you right now.
Yeah, I have to second what Jay says. It's just be patient. Don't focus on the date.
Don't be looking ahead to what you can do until launch. Just look forward to what a better life is going to be like once you're liberated. Okay? That's what I wanted to say.
Thanks, James. And if you could mute yourself now, and then we're going to bring Dr. Blessing on, and then we'll bring Virginia on. So Dr.
Yeah.
Blessing, you can, it's your turn.
Yes.
Yeah, ready to begin.
Okay,
Go
great.
ahead.
See, there are a lot of people out there complaining, please forgive me, that ONPASSIVE is taking long. So I want to let a lot of people understand that ONPASSIVE is an IT company, because if they know the information technology of ONPASSIVE, they will know that, hey, you need to be patient. Now, when it comes to the software development life cycle, I know that sometimes we have to sit. You have to plan, to develop, right? When you plan, what is the next thing? I believe you have to design, right? You just draw those diagrams and say, okay, let's draw, Then the next thing is the development. So these developers, when they are writing the codings, right? If they make a mistake, just to put a period, if they forget the period, what happened? It's an error, right? Now they have to check that problem, then go back again and fix it. But what I'm saying is that people don't understand IT. Now, they should not be angry that ONPASSIVE, I know that we have been waiting. I will wait. But if you guys understand the system development life cycle, so after the development, then there will be QA, which is quality assurance, right? And then you do the testing. You want to make sure that the testing, everything is working, right? Then the next thing is what? I believe maybe it's implementation or something, right? You have to implement it to make sure that it's working before it goes into production. So what people don't understand. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am someone that you guys know of Cindy Hopkins, right? Yes. She has helped a lot of people. It doesn't matter where you come from. She helps. Amazing. So they used to say that in our own community, they call me Cindy Hopkins Jr. So I tried to find out why. The reason is because I don't care where you come from too. If I can help you, I will do so. So anybody that is new here, if you need some help, but not dollars, don't ask me for dollars. If you need some help,
I will help you as well. I can help you with IT, and I can help you with whatever. And
sure. I will work with you. And there's one thing before I leave you. With ONPASSIVE, most of the time I stay up helping. Sometimes I go to bed at 3 a.m. So people ask me whether do I sleep. I would tell you that I eat ONPASSIVE. I drink ONPASSIVE. I sleep ONPASSIVE, and I dream ONPASSIVE. That's all I wanted to say. I love you guys.
We don't talk at night because you're up all night, I'm up all night, Jay's up all night. I mean, it's crazy, but it is. It's insane. I was up doing a live at 5 o'clock this morning so I could talk to people in Czechoslovakia. So
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I just want people to understand that despite the fact that ONPASSIVE is, late because you guys have been expecting, just relax. Let me tell you one more thing. A teammate of mine told me that, oh, ONPASSIVE is wasting time. I should join something, right? Guess what? I joined one company. It launches on January 4th. Do you know what happened January 5th? It crashes. So is that what you guys want? That is why it says, oh, patience. Do you guys know that our CEO is a perfectionist? He doesn't want any trouble. He wants us to be happy, and he wants to be happy too. So please relax and just wait. Even if they launch next year, just wait. Before joining ONPASSIVE, don't you have a job? Get a job and then wait for ONPASSIVE. Can you guys do that? I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Great words.
Virginia
So
next.
Virginia, I'd like Virginia to, Virginia is coming from Australia and she's on my team. I'd like to hear from her. Yeah. Go ahead, Virginia.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here. Hello from the land down under, the land Boz, the great southern land. We are great here. Well said, Dr. Blessing. Good things come to those who wait. And I will wait for as long as it takes. And also, I was thinking, I wanted to say in 2000, I worked at the Olympic Games. I was the cast of the opening and closing, but I also worked in the media village. That was fascinating. And I've made some wonderful friends, lifelong friends. And would you believe these friends, I was only thinking about last night, and I thought to myself, why on earth didn't I contact them straight away when I heard about ONPASSIVE? So today I'm going to I'll be spending a lot of time day and night to contact these people because they're from 4 corners of the globe. And if I can get hold of these people, I will have a great team because I want them to spread the word. And if I can get hold of them, that would be wonderful because it'll be a multinational team and many contacts, and I'm sure they have lots of contacts. So I'm going to be working hard, but excuse me, I'm just the tail end of the flu. I want to say,
Here for you.
love ONPASSIVE. I'm so grateful to my lovely friend Kathy, who introduced me to ONPASSIVE. I'm very happy to be a part of this wonderful family. And we are great. We're going to be absolutely fantastic. We already are. So we only grow from here. We learn from each other. And the art of compromise and cooperation is so important. And I think we should all listen very carefully to what each other has to say, support each other, and just go with the flow. So have a great day, great night, great evening, everyone. And thanks for listening.
Thanks, Virginia.
Thanks.
Jay Wu, you're on.
Jay Woo, come on back.
I'm here. Thanks for having me back. I had a thought about the impatience because I had to evaluate my own impatience. And sometimes that's when you can identify what the root cause is. Now, I have a degree in computer information systems. I used to work for a multinational consulting firm. I've worked with Indian counterparts. I've worked with counterparts from the Philippines. And I did business process management for a while. Hello, Della Marie. Aha. And when I have my own anxiety attacks, and not just financial ones, but financial ones that really impacts why we're here at ONPASSIVE. Our own situations cause anxiety. That bill is coming due. It's time to re-up with the IRS on your repayment plan. You know what I'm talking about, Richard. Yeah, so, you know, our kid, you know, it's time for tuition. It's their last year at the university. These are issues we had before we learned about ONPASSIVE. And we had a way of managing and dealing with that before ONPASSIVE. And now our great CEO has provided us with a solution that will cover all our worries. And we may have been working, like I'm sure Blessing and I have been at this for years. I know I have. I've been back to student loan, and oh man, it's just, you know, it's like you know, having a growth on your back. You know, you forget about it sometimes, but then you take a bath and there it is. Or you go to buy a new dress, or you want to buy a new dress and there it is. You know, so I really do understand wanting it now. I really do. But the reason that we want it now is because of the problems we have now. It has nothing to do with ONPASSIVE. It really
have ONPASSIVE to look forward to.
Yes, I know, but that's, you know what? But that's a paradigm shift, Kathy.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, that's not, you know, so when you first come and you hear it and you see it, and as you become more and more familiar with what it is, when you start identifying, realizing that the scope is beyond your comprehension. For some of us here, you know, some of these products, you don't even, it's like, what? You know, oh yeah, we're gonna have this and it's gonna do what? Who cares? How many people joined ONPASSIVE? They may have heard the term IP address, but didn't really know that it's the identifier for your device on the internet. I mean, you know, we forget. So I think two things need to happen for us leaders to help our, you know, our team or individuals who come to us for help is twofold. And I try not to like Blessing, you know, sometimes we get told to calm down a little bit because it sounds like we're angry. We're not angry, we're excited, but you know, the tone and the pitch of the voice sometimes can be misleading, but it is twofold. So first we need to realize that we've been in their position somehow, even if they're not telling us that, and help them to understand that it's hard sometimes to know that the fix is there and it's got your name on it, and make that balance out with the fact that you're coming with a big load on your back, your own list of problems or situations you want to resolve. So keep that in mind when your teammates are saying, you know, why not, why now? It's the same thing with the ones who say, you know, have you launched yet? The ones who want to come in, but they're waiting. You know, it's like, no, we haven't, but stay tuned. You know, and in your own mind and heart, realize that the moment the advertising, the marketing hits the waves, hit the airwaves, look out, look out. So, you know, everybody just try to have the right perspective about why you feel the way you feel. Not just the good part about what ONPASSIVE is going to do, but also be realistic about the weight that you're carrying on the way. When they meet, you know, it's like when a big wave hits, at first it's a pow, and then it slowly comes down, you know, and things, you're in your new normal. So we're all headed there together. So let's do our best as leaders, everyone who's in ONPASSIVE, you know, is a leader because they bought a position first, and then you graduate into the action of being a leader. So know your place. And as you graduate to being an active leader, realize where you came from and try to help the other ones to get the same vision. You know, they want it fast like we did. We all came in, as Marty says, we all came in wanting the same thing. Michael Williams said, we all come in wanting the same thing. Show me the money. But the reality is that you're going to get more than money. So hold on, your name is in the pot. And it is coming.
More than we know. That, you know, we have a CEO that likes to surprise us. So
oh yeah, the surprises are gonna come. We're gonna be. I haven't had a sleepless night yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Right on, Jay Woo.
Is Tim still here? Tim Dillon? Really. They have left.
Just before you go any further there, Kathy,
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, if there's any guests here that
Yeah.
want to say something, please put up your hand, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help. And if there's something you want to know, ask a question. So any guests, please raise your hand.
No question is a silly question. Whatever you want to ask, we're here to answer. We have 3 pages of people.
Hey,
Oh,
Kathy,
we
I have
gotta-
to
we gotta-
go. So I need to say goodnight early, but I'll talk to you tomorrow in the morning.
Okay, that's
All
okay.
right, everyone, have a good evening.
I'll send you a Zoom link. Okay.
All right, great. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, we have
Thank
a hand there. We have a hand there.
Bye.
Anthony? Yeah, Anthony. You got
John.
your hand raised?
Anthony, come on, man.
Anthony.
We have
Come
two-
on, you don't look like a short white Frenchman, but I'd like to hear from you.
Right. Now I have my thing about this whole business. It's simple. Now I want everyone to look at ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is like a world. Now think about the world, right? Think how big the world is, right? And we have so many parts around the world, right? Now, the whole world, the whole design of the earth, right? God created this earth. What did it have in the earth? Land, water, air, everything. All these different things is what operates the whole world. And it have the sun. So all these things have to work together now. You know, it's not an easy thing, you know, to keep the earth spinning and to keep the earth operating how it's operating. But all these things have to come together for the good, for the greater good now. So that we as human beings, we could breathe good air, we could feel free just in that globe, in the land mass. You understand? ONPASSIVE is a very big thing, very big. It's not a small thing. It's very, very, very big. And the development of ONPASSIVE, it will take the time that it is taken because it's very big. Now think about it. If everyone thinks about the business of ONPASSIVE, they will see what all the products that it has. Every product is a product that you will need for a business, for a proper business to operate. And if you don't have these products properly developed, right? If one falls short, the whole thing is like a chain is strong as its weakest link. I know everybody know that saying, right? So it's like that. So all the different products that they created in ONPASSIVE, all of them is going to work together as one. But we have to make sure that all these products properly be developed. You understand? And when I mean properly, we don't want to have no bugs, no kind of problem. No kind of problem. We don't want to launch ONPASSIVE, and then when we launch it, we hear, oh, tracker, it didn't function, you know, it's supposed to function, you understand? So we want all the products of ONPASSIVE to be functioning properly. So that way, when they go launching and go live, then you all will see the rewards of that, because the power, it will be so powerful. When people start to grab what happens, you know, some, even all the naysayers, the people who saying this is a scam or whatever, you understand? Because they don't understand the business. They don't understand technology. And technology does take a time to develop, especially with that AI technology.
I'm going to interrupt you for a minute, and but I think that Dr. Modi is here. Dr. Modi, are you here? Because I would like you to come forward and speak, because I know you probably have to go to work. But if you're here, I saw your name. I don't see him now. Do you see him, Jay?
I don't see him.
He was here. He keeps popping in and out.
He was given a message, and after that, I am not able to search it.
Okay, so try finding him again. We want to have him come on if he can.
Sorry to
Okay.
interrupt you there, Anthony.
There, John, there's someone by the name of John. I saw
Yes.
your hand, but he disappeared.
Welcome
keep-
to the club, brother. I was there too.
What?
Sorry, Anthony. Carry on.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Right. So what I really want to get out, I want people to open their minds. They need to open their minds bigger. You see, the custom, the ordinary, no. But everything that is in existence right now, right, was somebody that had a vision. Down to the simplest tool that we have, like a hammer. You know, they probably used to be using stone to pound stuff before they really come and create something called a hammer. And the process in which it takes at the time to create the hammer, maybe what it had a period in time for it to take to build a hammer. But before, people maybe used to be using stone to pound stuff in the early times. But look how advanced we get now. And now we're going on advance in a more higher sense, in the sense that here we're going on. Technology now will be doing the work for us. So that way we can have more time for ourselves. But this particular technology in Pacific will really take the time that it's taken to develop properly. You understand? Because let me tell you all this something. You see, when this technology get developed properly and it start to go to work, you don't have to worry about nothing. No. Just think about this. This thing going on work in the night when you sleeping. In the night, you know, while you sleeping, it's operating. And we know before, when we had to manually do stuff, human beings, yes, we would play with staying up, but at a certain point, even as a human being, when you stay up, you're going to fall asleep because you had to sleep. Because this is the vessel that we are in. We're in a vessel where at a point in time, you had to close your eyes. But the technology don't have to close its eyes. Technology going on run just like an engine. Working, doing all the things that we would have had to do for ourselves manually. We're going on and allow the technology, we're building the technology to do that. So think how great and how powerful that is. You understand? So when everybody, I know everybody's studying the lunch and whatever, the lunch will come, but everything is a process. All the others have to do is hold on, keep the faith. By the meanwhile, while the development going on, we could be active. You know, tell people about it. Because I'm telling you, when it comes, too late shall be the cry, you know. Yes, they will have opportunity to still come in, but the benefits they will get as a founder is different as a reseller. Yes, resellers will get benefits, but not like how a founder will get benefits. It have a difference being a founder. We are founders, we are resellers, we are customers, because we are the company's first customer. That is a great thing. And plus we get in the opportunity to even partake in the development of the company. And as Ashma Farid said, the CEO, our CEO, our lovely CEO, we will be able to share ideas in creating more stuff. It ain't nothing like that. No way. You feel in Google, you could go and give any idea to them. Them in taking your idea. No way. Not even in Amazon. Them don't want to hear you. We can't go and give them no ideas. This way he's trying to do here. He's trying to be a company, that will help people too. While they're developing and while they're growing and while they're building wealth, we too, as people, will be building wealth. Think about that. It's nothing like that. Nothing.
Well said. Well said, Anthony.
Well said. Thank you, Anthony.
Can I call it on somebody?
Are you going to call on somebody?
Yeah, I'm going to call on. I'm just taking a quick look here. I don't see no hands raised up, so I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a name here.
There's a lot of people, but they don't have their cameras on, so I don't know.
I recognize this person's name.
Okay.
James Williams. Can you come on down? Unmute yourself. Let's hear from him.
If he's still here.
Yeah, he's still here. James Williams. You can hear me, James. I'd like to hear from you.
What page is he on?
I have no idea. I'm just going to ask him to unmute. There.
James Williams, can you come on down and unmute yourself? We'd like to hear from you. I don't see him. Yeah, he's there. James,
Yes, how you doing?
good. Come on down.
Great.
Hey, James.
Yeah, I think you raise your hand, it'll bring you on the front page.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
I'm
There you
just,
go. Can you
what's
turn
that?
your camera on?
Actually, I'm not really properly dressed.
Okay. So
That's
where are
okay.
you from? Where are you from?
Yes, I'm from Georgia.
Okay.
Yesterday made 3 years as a founder.
Welcome.
And
That's wonderful.
yeah. And you know, I enjoy ONPASSIVE. I have a small team and love sharing information with people and enjoying the progress. You know, like I said, been in since August 2018 and seeing the progression from the beginning up to now. And like I said, sharing information with many people as possible, and looking forward to helping my immediate family and branching out to extended family and charity organizations and things of that nature. So I'm in the winning.
Cool.
Good.
Kathy had asked a question earlier there, James, to anybody
Okay,
that
what's
had
that?
that if anybody was in since 2018, if you're having a problem connecting with anybody from back then that they're not engaged, are you finding a way around trying to get connected to those people that are on your team?
You said repeat that last part.
Just that if you've got people that you've signed up since 2018, right? If you've got anybody in your team and they're not engaged, are you finding it hard to get a hold of those people? And if you are able to get a hold of them, are you having any luck?
Well, I can say I'm the most active person on the team, and everybody else, pretty much the majority aren't. So I keep them informed and in the loop of what's going on and everything. And you know, they pretty much kind of understand what's going on because I've been explaining to them. But I say, look here, you know, if you want to get ahead and increase your the bottom line, you know, it's good to share information and start pre-building before ONPASSIVE actually starts. So right now they just content on being passive. So you know, I'm not putting any pressure on them, but the main thing is they're in, and me being their sponsor, you know, just keep them up to date and keep them in the loop.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
One thing that Cindy Hopkins does is she does 2 calls a week with her team. And I'm going to try and start to implement that with mine, because most of my team members, well, some of them are new, but most of my team members are old founders that are just not hooked in at all. John's had his hand up for a long time, so I'd like to call on him. John, you want to unmute yourself? And if you
Thanks, James.
Thanks, James. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We really like having you here.
Hey, John, let's hear from you. John, unmute yourself.
John, do you know how to unmute yourself?
I just asked him to unmute.
John?
There. He's there now. Hey,
Okay.
go ahead, John.
Welcome.
Yeah, John from Ghana.
Are you from, he's breaking up. Are you from Ghana? Yeah. Are you from Ghana?
Yeah, from Ghana. Yeah, I just joined ONPASSIVE barely 2 months days. Yes, and I'm really happy joining part of this great family. Hello, can you hear me?
You're breaking up, John. We can barely hear you. You're breaking up.
I'm really grateful to be part of this great family. Yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. And especially goes to our CEO, for giving us this opportunity. Yes, I'm really, really grateful. Thank you so much.
Thanks, John.
Where are you calling? Are you calling from Ghana?
Yeah, he is.
From Ghana.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
From Ghana. I'm coming from Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. And what I was trying to say, I'm really grateful to be part of this great family. And
We're really glad to have you here. The connection is not good, but please come back. We're here every Sunday. We'd love to be back. We're here every Sunday. We'd love to be. Who's talking?
Okay, go ahead, Kathy.
No, someone was talking. I don't know who it was. We still have about 20 minutes, so we have quite a few people still here. Some have dropped off. Would anyone like to talk, or we have 3 pages of people still?
Cynthia Brown, come on down.
We'd love to hear from Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Cynthia, where are you? There you are. Hello.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi,
James.
nice to
Hi,
see
Jay. How's everybody?
Good. It's good to see you. How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice to be here. Nice to see everyone. Jay.
Are you in Houston?
No, I'm from Philadelphia. I'm in USA.
Okay.
Oh, right next to Cedric.
Yeah.
Yes. I've been a founder since 2019.
Great. It's wonderful to have you here.
Yes, thank you.
So glad. So glad.
I got it.
Virginia?
No, that was Joe.
Cynthia, would you like to say some more?
Cynthia.
I wanted to say hi to Jay and it was nice meeting you and invitation and everything.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
yes.
He's great, isn't he?
Yes, yes. I
He's
enjoyed
always
your
on the
presentation. Yes, I try to catch him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say hello and welcome.
Hello.
See, you're becoming a star.
Okay.
Thank you for all you do.
Thanks, Cynthia.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Virginia has her hand raised again.
Virginia, go ahead.
Yeah. Hi again, everyone. Thanks for having me again. I've got a couple of quick questions. With the products, is there going to be a cap on the number of products that are going to be used, or is if somebody has an idea for a product and wants to put that idea forward to somebody, who should be approached?
Okay, who wants to take that question?
I'll
take
take
it, Dr.
I-
Bennett. You want to take it?
I can take it.
Okay.
Anyways, as far as I know, from what I've heard in the past, if there's anything that we can think of that hasn't been done, and if it's viable, Ash will do it. So if you've got something in mind, send it to one of the leadership council members of your idea, and they'll put it forward. As far as the cap on the products we're going to use, there is no cap. Because he's going to start with a handful and it's going to grow to 50. And if there's more even after that, there's going to be more. He's always going to be developing products right into the future.
Okay. Sorry.
Go ahead.
And if you listen to the Q&A, I think on Monday is recorded after after they do the onboarding. And what they say is, and Mr. Mufara says the same thing, as they develop more products, our price will not go up. So it's like a raise. It's like we get an increase in products to sell, but we don't have to pay extra for the subscription fee, which is unheard of, right? So there'll be more and more products that we have no idea what he's got in store.
And even physical products.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do have
I want a hat.
Sorry, I have a physical product that has been proved to work. The prototypes are proven to be worked. I have to have a second prototype developed and tested. It is, as I said, a physical product which will be for the greater good of everybody. Anyone can buy this product, anyone can use it. It will be especially advantageous to the aged and disabled population. And my product is designed to help stop people having to enter aged care facilities.
So what you have to do is you just have to, if you know how to get, I'll show you how to get in touch with leadership. Okay.
Great. And my other question relates to OSHOP. The physical products or the products that I see already available, can we, if anyone has an idea for that, can we add to those ideas using the same principle of contact?
Yes.
Okay, because I've got a few ideas that I've listed, and I
Yeah, just get a hold of somebody on the leadership council, and they will guide you.
Is OSHOP open? I haven't even looked.
No, it's not open yet.
It's not open. I've just had a look at what's available, and I can add. I've got an idea for a children's line of gifts and goods and products, which I've been working on. So I'll certainly be in touch.
They're
But
open for all ideas, and I'm not sure if they'll accept all of them, but there's, you know, whatever you think would be a great thing, we just submit it and they'll see.
Fair enough. Just quickly, my product that I have developed and tested has been, I was at an innovators meeting and I was talking about my product, and I was taken aside by the leader and asked about my product, and I was approached to leave that product in a business incubation laboratory up in Queensland, which I have, but it's not a given that they're going to have that product. I'm deciding if I will have the product manufactured and sell it, or if I will sell the idea with a patent on it and sell it to the highest bidder, because it's going to be a very, very useful product.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll talk to you later about that. I have a whole story about that. You don't want to do that. Don't give your ideas away. Just keep them.
No. I'm not giving them away. And anyone who wants to talk to me about this has to sign a secrecy document, because it's already been explored by an industrial development centre here in Australia, and there is not one product like mine in the world that's been.
I can already tell you that in the chat, there's been some interest because for the disabled. So I would take it to leadership and let Ash take it and look at it.
Yep.
Will do. Yep. I'll do that, because I want everybody to be able to profit from this device if these people need it. And let me tell you, it's very, very needed here in Australia. It will be needed everywhere, in every other country. And
Well, I believe that there's so much corruption that it's a little scary to let your ideas out, and that we have a platform that's the safest.
Yep. You're not wrong, but this idea of mine, as I said, there's nothing like it. There's something remotely like it, but not exactly the same as mine. Yeah. So
I'll talk to you later about it.
Great, because I'll just finish up by saying that this product that I've developed, this idea, enabled, the testing was done by a young man who has a very disabled brother. This product enabled my young friend to take his brother on his first ever camping weekend away in his life. And he had a ball. He had a great time.
That's
And
cool.
I'm so happy about that.
Sounds interesting. So that will be good. I'll show you how to tell you what to do with it
Okay.
later.
Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Thanks, Virginia.
Thank you, Virginia.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? A few minutes. I just want to make an announcement again that any Florida founders or anybody in, Florida founders, I guess, September 11th at the Tampa Hard Rock Hotel. I have it in the ONPASSIVE Florida Facebook group, but we are planning a meetup at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we hope to see as many founders as well. There aren't a whole lot of founders on here, and I'm trying. I wish I could get a list. But thanks, I left it. I have to join another meeting. Okay, Dr. Modi had to go to another meeting. Okay. So anyway, I don't know if anybody knows other founders that perhaps aren't on Facebook. And if you can get in touch with them, I don't have a list. I'm going to try to get one, but I have not so far been able to do that. And Dr. Modi just sent me a message. He has to go to another meeting, so he'll probably be here next week. Jay, anything else you'd like to add before we end?
Yeah, go ahead, Jay. Got anything else to say?
Actually, the webinar, the live chat is very good. I have enjoyed it, and the whole, like, I will like to thanks all the co-host and host and the LC members and the founder. And right now, most I will thank Kathy for that, and Richard and James, okay, Cindy, Brown, and all who have made this webinar a great successful event right now. It's everyone is discussing all their personal views about ONPASSIVE. Yes, ONPASSIVE is massive, and it will be definitely change our world, as well as we people will change the whole world. Okay. So that thought, I just want to thanks once again to everyone.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Graceful. Really
Okay,
great.
Kathy, you asked earlier.
Thank
Kathy.
you.
Tim
I'm
Dillon.
Joseph
Jay,
from
go ahead.
Bahamas.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so
Is
much.
Tim Dillon here? Come on
Tim
down.
Dillon. Come on, Tim. Let's hear from you. Tim.
We're honored
I'm
to have you
here.
here.
You're there.
How you
There
doing,
he is.
James? Hi,
Not
Kathy.
bad.
Hi, Tim.
Wow, I just don't know what to say. What a wonderful webinar.
Thank you.
The views and the people who have spoke have basically said it all. Just like my picture says it all. Grab hold of the rainbow. Find the end. It's coming.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's coming. And if you have,
It's really special, the community that we've become accustomed to here. There's so many wonderful people with big hearts. And I think Mr. Mufaro can be proud of that, because he's created this.
Yes.
And all you gotta do is grab hold of that rainbow, because you will find the end.
Yeah.
I'm touched.
Enjoy. It's gonna be a great ride.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we still have a few people. Does anyone have anything else that they would like to say? I'm looking at these. There's nobody has their cameras on. So.
Well, what about a man? What about a man that has a few words to say? Dave Schweitzer.
Well, we'd always like to hear from David.
Yeah.
I have two hands up. Yeah, we have also two hands up. So.
Okay. Dave.
David.
You got a minute, Dave.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Well, I'm happy to be here. I think it's a very good webinar. I think ONPASSIVE is going to do a lot of good things for us, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to get that new back office and see what that's going to look like. And I think there's going to be a lot of good information in that back office. And then when the shares start coming in, it's probably going to look like a stock market in there. But anyhow, I'm really happy to be here, and I'm really kind of anxious to see how some of the products is going to work out, and especially old Bless. I know Bless is going to do a lot of good things for everybody. And one thing about Unblessed that when you're a part of that, you're going to be proud of what you do with Unblessed, because you know you're a part of that program. So yeah, I'm very happy with here. And Jay, good presentation. I enjoy listening to you. So
Thank you.
and I guess that's all I got to say. I'm really happy to be here, and I enjoy everybody. I love everybody. I love ONPASSIVE, and I want to say thank you to Ashman R. Everything he's done for us, and he's got a big heart. You're never going to find a guy as big as heart as he is, and especially to share his wealth, what he's doing for us, and building a program like we got right now. So that's what's so great about this ONPASSIVE. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you,
Marie,
David.
you have something short that you'd like to say?
Yeah. Hi. How are you, Kathy? I love
Good.
you.
Love you, babe.
You look good. You look good.
We got two hands raised.
I'm eating right now. That's why I had to close the camera. But I heard Brother Tim DeLon. That rainbow always makes me smile when I see you there every webinar, because rainbow is really my landmark. If you notice my post, I always have rainbow, because literally I always see rainbow, and that's a promise of my mommy. I take care of him for 8 months. She was 94 years old. I was there in Florida. You see, we were not able to see each other. So before she died, she told me, "You will be successful in ONPASSIVE, and I will always remind you. You will always see a rainbow." And I always see a rainbow, literally, not just in the clouds, everywhere, even if there's no rain. So that's why I'm always happy. And my life right now is really always in a challenge, but it doesn't affect me. You know what? Because of the rainbow. Brother Tim, thank you for that. I just don't know how to do that to my, I'm not technical person. I hope Cici is gonna teach me. I want my background to be rainbow too, but I don't know how to do it. And yeah, I'll just make myself clear here in camera. I'm eating, that's why. So rainbow really is literally, I always see it, even in my room, wherever. That's why I always laugh, and I'm crazy. I always see rainbow, and my mom, I know it. That's my mom. She said, "ONPASSIVE, we're gonna set your life and all the people." So that's why I cannot really say to everyone, but everyone will really successful, because she told me that, and she always let me see the rainbow all the time, all the time. Yeah.
Thank you,
Brother Tim. Thank you.
We have a couple more hands up and we're running out of time, so we got to. Okay, thank you, thank you. Joseph Smith, can you like to unmute yourself?
Hello.
Hello.
You can hear me?
Yes, you can turn on your camera.
Yeah, I'm Joseph Smith from the Bahamas.
Bahamas.
From the Bahamas, yes, ma'am. I'm so happy to be a part of this business. I always listen to you all every day, but I never raised my hand.
Always raise your hand.
I never raised my hand.
That's what this place is for people who.
Yes. I'm learning. I'm listening to you all and learning some more about the business, and I'm just happy to be a part of the business. And I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you, Mr. Ash, and who has come up with this concept, and it's a very good concept, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. So
Passive, and it would just be so amazing. But it was, you know, everyone was vaccinated, and so you had to have vaccination to go. And that's, I don't even want to get there. I don't want to go there. But
Hey, I'm happy to be be part of the good that's going to happen here. The whole world's falling apart. It's time we put things back together, you know.
we will. It's going to take some
Yep.
time.
Thank you.
ONPASSIVE will liberate the world.
Right there.
Does anyone have a burning desire, Virginia?
I'm just tired of people suffering when there's so, like Mr. Mufara said, there's enough for everybody. You know, it just seems
Yep.
like there's a lot of people out there who are so insecure and have to have it all that it covers them, and they don't understand that they don't need it all. You know, anyway, what I'm gonna do with all my money is make people happy.
That's all we all want to do.
Thank you, Mr. Bell.
Thank you for coming, and come back.
Très bien. Hey, I got a nice hat.
I know. I want one. Where'd you get
Hey,
it?
solid leather, man. It covers up my loss of hair. You want to see a crystal ball? Hey, thank you all. Let's stick together and move forward and make the world a better place, please.
Yes,
Thanks, Richard.
we'll make it.
Anyone else before we close?
I don't.
Oh, I just want to say good night before I turn in. Good night, everyone. Yolanda tuning out.
Hey, good night, Yolanda.
Yolanda's one of
All
our
right, good
admins
night.
now. So.
Good night.
All right, so I
I
guess
have 4 names.
Yolanda, good night.
you can all unmute and say good night.
Good night.
Thank everyone for coming. It was great. And we'll have Peter from the Philippines speaking next Sunday night. So that should be interesting.
Yeah.
And hope to see you
Yeah,
all.
Thank you,
Definitely,
Kathy.
we'll also make it.
Awesome.
I will
Thank
also
you,
come.
Jay. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Good night,
Virginia. Thanks,
everybody.
Jay.
Good night.
Thanks, Marceline.
Bye-bye.
And Jay,
Good
thank
night,
you, my man.
everybody. Good
Jay,
night.
thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, brother.
Bye,
Bye,
Willie.
Willie.
Thank you, please. Appreciate you all.
Yes.
Bye, Jay.
I'm still
Bye,
waiting
Willie.
Good luck,
Good
Virginia.
night. Good night.
Thank you.
Cindy. Bye-bye.
Bye,
De
Willie.
Passal, thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Patty, thank you, please.
Bye,
Nobody
Joe.
was screaming back here.
Mr. James, I love you all, man.
Nobody was screaming back here, love.
What?
Good night, everybody.
Bye,
Good night,
James.
everyone. We'll see you next week.
Good night, Kathy.
Bonne nuit. Tout le monde. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good
Bye,
night.
Richard. Morning over here.
Bonne nuit.
Sweet dreams.